Welcome back, Diecast racing fans. I'm Jay, one of the hosts with Diecast Motorsport, and you are tuning into our Modified JDM Tournament. We're about to kick off Groups 5 and 6 in our qualifying stage. We'll have Group 5 first, and here they are from left to right. You've got Arlo, Leo, J-Bo, and Johnny Smoke on the far right. Some great competitors. I'm sure we'll see a lot of action in this episode. There's our updated tournament bracket. We'll fill 4 more slots in our quarterfinals with these two groups. Race format rules and the reminder on scoring here at Diecast Motorsport. And let's kick things off with race 1. Arlo in the front left, pole position. Let's tune in. And the group takes off. Arlo still holding the pole. The group is still in the order they started in. Arlo leading very comfortably. And it's Arlo with a sub 12 right at the beginning. And we lost Johnny Smoke. Johnny Smoke is upside down at the pond. That is turn 6. We'll have to go to the replay to see what happened. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to tell what happened to Johnny Smoke there. So Arlo kicks things off with 5 points. Here's another look at the action. Arlo defends there nicely at turn 2. Wards off Leo from getting by. As the group rounds turn 4, what happened to Johnny Smoke? I'm not sure. We've got a camera on that. So that's very unfortunate for Johnny Smoke. Maybe he got tied up with J-Bo. As we see them come down here, J-Bo, I believe, is driving in reverse. So maybe they got into a little tussle. All right, let's tune in to race 2. Johnny Smoke with the pole position. And Johnny Smoke still holding that pole, defending against Arlo right now. Ooh, Arlo got shoved onto the rail by Johnny Smoke. Nice move. Oh, Leo snatches second place right at the line. So well done, Leo, and well done, Johnny Smoke, for winning that race, who needed it after a DNF in race 1. The scoreboard evened out a little bit after this one, and here's Johnny Smoke defending against Arlo as they round turn 4. Take a look here. Shoves Arlo onto the rail, and look at that. Arlo narrowly hits that barricade. Is actually able to recover, which is surprising. Most drivers, I feel like, get stuck on the rail and end up DNFing. But Arlo was actually able to finish in 3rd. Right here, Leo sneaks by at the line to steal second place from Arlo. All right, let's tune into race 3. J-Bo with the pole position. And the group takes off. J-Bo still leading out of turn 2. Arlo and Leo get tangled up. Looks like we lost Leo and Johnny Smoke. J-Bo still leading comfortably. Nobody in sight. And J-Bo wins this one. Arlo in second. And there's Leo sideways just out of turn 2, who got tangled up with Arlo. And there's Johnny Smoke just off the track at turn 4. Curious to see what happened in the replay there. So 2 DNFs in this one. J-Bo with a much needed 5 points. Arlo still up top with 10. Anything could happen in race 4. Let's go to the replay here, though, in race 3. J-Bo leading nicely here. And take a look at the left side of the screen. Arlo and Leo get tangled up, are both sideways. And look at this. J-Bo shoving Johnny Smoke, causing Johnny Smoke to kind of slide a bit, and ends up grinding onto the rail at turn 4. Falls off to the side. Arlo narrowly misses Johnny Smoke. Oh, wow. Arlo just seems to recover so nicely from incidents. Leo didn't make it, but Arlo did up at the top of the mountain. And then dodges Johnny Smoke, who was stuck on the rail. So Arlo just manages to get points no matter what, it seems. And here's race 4. Leo with the pole position. And they take off. Ooh, Johnny Smoke takes away second place from, I believe that was Jabo. Leo leading very nicely here. And Leo's going to win that one. A pretty close group coming down the line, but it goes Johnny Smoke, Jabo, and Arlo for second, third, and fourth. We'll take a look at that updated scoreboard right after this replay. Take a look at Johnny Smoke taking over second place there at turn 2. Tries to catch up to Leo, but Leo just has the speed. Even with the slides and everything, Leo is able to pull away from this group and win race 4. So well done, Leo. As we see Johnny Smoke, Jabo, and Arlo come down close together. Oh, look at that. Jabo is off by a single point from qualifying. So it's going to be Arlo and Leo, both with 11 points, who are going to advance to our quarterfinals. So that's so long to Jabo and Johnny Smoke. Thank you both for competing in this tournament. Wow, so a lot of action there in Group 5. Let's kick off Group 6 now. You've got N Count on the left, Bolo Brown, Rory, and Dallas Coltrane on the far right. So a close finish in Group 5. What will we see in Group 6? Now, here we go with Race 1. N Count with the pole position in that front left. And they take off. Rory and Bolo Brown side by side. Bolo Brown is able to take second, though. N Count leading very nicely. That's a win for N Count. And they went Bolo Brown, Rory, and Dallas Coltrane for second, third, and fourth. So N Count with a strong start and a great track time, sub 12. Nicely done. Here's another look at the action. Take a look at Rory, though, and Bolo Brown, who are side by side right there. But Bolo has the speed and is able to maintain that second place position that he started in. As the group rounds Jesus Saves corner, N Count just pulls away from Bolo Brown and the rest of the group. Has a lot of speed in that Eclipse. Bolo Brown in second, our only electric car in this tournament. So, race 2, N Count up top with 5, Dallas Coltrane with the pole position in the front left. The group takes off. N Count on the outside, gets by Dallas, takes first place. Oh, what a move by N Count, and they're single file right now, coming down the line. Wow, nobody made a move there at the final straight. So N Count with another 5 points. That's going to be 10 points for N Count, who is starting to pull away from this group in points. So well done, N Count, once again. Here's another look at the action. N Count on the outside there takes over the pole from Dallas Coltrane. Just has a lot of speed. As the group comes down to turn 3, N Count actually spins out of turn 3, is in reverse, and take a look at this move. Flips back around, gets tapped by Dallas Coltrane to give him some extra speed. The group is single file, like in a Congo line there, and nobody makes a move here at the final straight. Race 3, Rory in that red and black Mitsubishi 3000 GT with the pole. And Rory pulling away, yes, is definitely pulling away from this group. Dallas Coltrane and Bolo Brown just DNF'd. Ooh, but N Count's right there. Okay, Rory is able to win this race. Desperately needed that. Double DNF there. That's Bolo and Dallas Coltrane. So Rory wins that, 5 points. N Count gets second place. N Count with 13. This is going to come down to who's going to get that second slot, I think, in our final race. Here's another look at the action. N Count gets by Dallas Coltrane, but Dallas clips N Count, causing N Count to get sideways. Kind of holds up the rest of the group. And look at this. N Count shoves Bolo Brown onto the rail. Dallas Coltrane ends up on the rail as well, and both of them DNF in almost the same spot. Rory able to accelerate nicely out of the final corner. N Count cannot catch Rory, who lost out on getting a perfect score. Bolo Brown with the pole position. This is our final race. Bolo Brown leading, Rory in second. Oh, and Dallas Coltrane DNFs again, almost in the same spot. Bolo Brown way ahead. Bolo breaks 12 seconds. It's end count, and then Rory. I believe end count snuck by Rory at some point in this race because I saw Rory was in second, but lost second place to end count. We'll have to go to the scoreboard after this replay. Take a look at Rory is in second here and actually shoves Dallas Coltrane onto the rail, causing a DNF. End count's able to swerve by. Take a look. End count is in third right now. So at some point here, end count gets by Rory and takes over second place. You can see it here. End count is now ahead of Rory. So must have passed Rory somewhere around the pond. That's turn 6. As we watch end count and Rory cross the line, let's look at the scoreboard. Oh, and we have a tie for second, but Bolo Brown has a better lap time. So based on our rules, Bolo Brown will advance with the better lap time alongside end count, which means we need to say goodbye to Rory and Dallas Coltrane. Thank you both for competing in this event. We'll have groups 7 and 8 next. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time here in Vittoria Diecast Motorsport.